In an age long past, evil flooded over the land. Creatures awash in the darkness, tide ran wild, pushing mankind to the brink of annihilation. In its despair, mankind appealed to the heavens, and from a blinding light came hope. The sacred stones. These 5 glorious treasures held the power to dispel evil. The hero Grotto and his warriors used the sacred stones to combat evil's darkness. They defeated the Demon King and sealed the way. Now, shoot! With the darkness imprisoned, peace returned to Magville. Yeah, I really hope you guys read that because I don't want to start this over again because this is the 4th time. But this peace would not last. So I'm apologizing for that ahead of time. And then I'm ruining the intro. Well, the prologue, I should say. The continent of Magville. For some 800 years, a quiet peace reigned in the absence of the terrible darkness. The sacred stones have been passed from generation to generation. Nations have been built around their power and their legacy. The kingdom of Renee, ruled by Fado, the peerless warrior king. No, come on, work with me. The kingdom of Frelia, ruled by Hayden, the venerable sage king. Yeah, that's probably not the way to pronounce it. There's a lot of big words in this game that I just don't know how to pronounce. The kingdom of Jahina, ruled by Ismir, queen of the White Dunes. The theocracy of Rostin, ruled by Mansell, the divine emperor. Goddamn birds outside. The Grotto Empire, ruled by Vigard, the stalwart, silent emperor. These 5 countries house the power of the sacred stones. They are joined by the emerging mercantile republic of Carcino, or Carcino if you're from Italy. In these times of peace, tales of past conflict have drifted into legend, and memories of the ancient dark arts have all but evaporated. It is now the year 803. In an instant, the whole of Magville is threatened by an unexpected atrocity. The Grotto Empire, the largest of the Sacred Stone nations, has invaded the kingdom of Renee under orders from Emperor Vigard. A longtime ally of Grotto, Renee is caught off guard, unable to mount any resistance. Grotto's forces move quickly, seizing one territory after another. Compounding King Fado's worries, his son, Prince Ephraim, has gone missing. Grotto's momentum carries its armies to the gates of Castle Renee itself. Renee will fall. It is inevitable. Renee Castle. Your Majesty, I bear bad news. The castle gate has been breached. Emperor Vigard's forces are within the castle walls. I understand. The garrison has fallen. We've lost contact with Prince Ephraim and can expect no aid from his men. Your Majesty, what are we to do? What else can we do? Order your men to lay down their arms. Father! Erica, are you wearing the bracelet I gave you? Yes, I have it right here. Good. Seth. Yes, Your Majesty? Take Erica and head for Frelia. King Hayden is an honorable man. I trust he will keep you safe. Understood. And what of you? Wow! And what of Your Majesty? Me? I shall remain here. We have long held Grotto among our dearest allies, yet now they attack? I must know why. Am I somehow responsible for this? Have I erred in my leadership? Renee is mine to guide. How could I have failed her so? Father, you can't stay. You mustn't. If you remain behind, then so shall I. Go now, Seth. Ride. Take her to safety. Father! Forgive me, Your Highness. Ephraim, Erica, you must survive. General Seth, France, ride ahead and bring word of our coming to Frelia. A single rider has better odds of passing unseen by Grotto's men. Convey to the throne all that has happened here and petition for reinforcements. Understood. Princess Erica, we must... Quickly, behind me! You there, with the girl. Tell me, would that be the wayward princess of Renee? Well, this must be my lucky day. You're a dead man. The wench goes with me. Never. I am Walter the Moonstone, Grotto's finest general. And you're just a corpse who does not know he is dead. No! Such terrible wounds, and still he holds to his duty? How entertaining. Fly away, little man, fly away. Try to outrun death. More time to savor the hunt and the kill. Princess Erica, this way. I can see no more of Grotto's men. If we've made it this far, we've surely earned a moment's rest. Please forgive my grabbing you so brusquely earlier. Don't be foolish, Seth. If it weren't for you, I would never have made it out of the castle. You are the reason I'm still alive. You have my gratitude. And whoever that man was, he was clearly after me. It's my fault that you received such a grave wound. Allow me to treat it. Your Highness, I can't allow an injury like this to be an obstacle. We have more important matters to attend to. We must press on to Frelia. We must fulfill His Majesty's wishes. I wonder how my father fares alone in the castle. Do you think he's safe? And what of my brother on the Grotto front? We've heard nothing from him for days. King Fado and Prince Ephraim are both valiant and brave men. I doubt even the might of the Grotto Empire can hold them in check. More important to me, Your Highness, is that you look after your own safety. How sad the two of them would be if something were to happen to you. You must reach Frelia to ensure the day of your happy reunion. Yes, of course, you're right. Until I'm reunited with my father and brother, I must not despair. Come, Seth, let us go. Once we cross that bridge, we will be in Frelia near Border Mulan. Let us proceed, Princess Erica. Your Highness, I won't lie to you. This will not be an easy ride. Please take this rapier. If something should happen to me, you must continue to Frelia, alone if need be. Got a rapier. You there, Renee dogs, where do you think you're going? Grotto's men. Stand back, Princess Erica. It's all right, Seth. My brother has taught me something of swordplay. I will stand with you. Alright, guys, now after that pretty longish cutscene, we are here at an actual battle. And as you can see, Seth... Oh yeah, another thing I should mention, that rope battery, that's always going to be there. I'm sorry about that, but there's really nothing I can do about that. Anyway, Seth is injured from that fight with Walter, and yeah, so we're going to continue on. We're going to move Erica right here and attack. And I will explain just about everything dealing with weapons in the next episode. I just want to, you know... Stop scratching the damn couch, Loretta. I just want to get through this really quick. And there is a reason that I'm not using Seth. And no, I did not want to suspend. Damn lag. Animation 2, game speed fast. There we go. That's exactly what I want to do. And now we're going to end our turn. So, this is Fire Emblem. It's a strategy RPG. It's crazy fun. And it's my favorite Game Boy Advance game of all time. It's just so great, and it's done so well. I just love it. And I'm sorry for that little lag. I'm going to try and see if I can get the Visual Boy to run at a better speed by doing all that I can to it. All that's left is their leader. Yes, yes. Anyway, hold on. Let me go over this real quick. As you can see, there's some terrain here. And if that rope battery would like to get out of the way... you can see that if you're on a peak, your defense is up by 2 and your avoid is at 40, which I don't think that's 40%. But if you're on a forest, your defense is +1 and your avoid is 20. So you want to get on terrain as often as you can. So I'm going to move Erica there. What was that? Do you think you can take me, wretched lordling? Come, it's time you high and mighty knights learn to respect a true warrior. You will be the first to die! Yeah, this guy always seems to hit Erica, so I don't know what the deal with that is. I mean, he has... No, I'm going to get into that in the next episode. So right now, what you want to do, you might not know this, but you have a vulnerary, you know, it's vulnerary. You can use that, and that heals 10 HP, which is really helpful because you have 3 of them, and that's essentially 30 HP you got in the bag. And anyway, that right there was a critical hit. You can tell because it has a different animation. What? How? And with that, Erica levels up. And you will see here. Yeah, so if this doesn't go away, no, it went away. Alright, I'll explain that in the next episode. Princess, are you injured? What? Oh, no, I'm fine, Seth. But you look so pale. I'm fine. Fine. This is war, isn't it? It's not at all like the games I used to play with my brother and Lion. I didn't know it would be this savage. Are words useless? Is strength all that matters? It's so sad. Why would the Grotto Empire do this? To what end would they start a war? Princess, don't worry, Seth. I won't give in to sorrow. Let's get moving. I'm not broken, and I won't stop until I see Renee restored. I won't stop until I'm reunited with my father and brother. And with that, guys, that was the prologue. Yeah, I really hope you enjoyed that. And that was pretty much just a taste of what we have coming, because there's a lot more. So I will see you guys in the next episode of Fire Emblem when I finish Kingdom Hearts and No More Heroes. So I will see you then.